Hey everyone, today we're going to learn how to use lookup function in conjunction with match function to look up information precisely on a two-dimensional table. So here is our two-dimensional table. We're going to use our nested function with lookup and also the match to return a proper delivery fee for each line with two criteria, saying what is the address of the recipient and also what is the weight of that delivery. We're going to return the fee over here. By looking at this table, you can see the reference table has two dimensions. The first one is the column. What kind of kg bucket? If it's 5, if it's 10, and what kind of value for each of them. And also, the row head over here is telling us what province it is. There's something we need to be aware of. The recipient's address is not a precise match with whatever over here. You can see Shanghai is part of this string. So we need to think about a way to treat that. Let's just break it down. In the very outside, we're going to use index and plus match. Because we know the first argument of the index is your array. You're going to look up things from which array, which is this B3 to C8. And then you're going to define a row number. And then you can also define a column number. So let's just say in this map, you're going to look at row 2 and column 2. Then that's 55, right? So that's how this works. But in order to return the row number and also the column number, we need to find a match. In the match, the first argument is look up value. Second is from where. And third is match type. That's the nature of match function. If we can locate, for example, Gansu, if I can locate Gansu, the row 4 in this data range, then I'm going to return 4 over here. Let's just take Gansu as an example. If I can tell Gansu from this table is the row 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the row 4 of this data set. I'm actually already find this row number, right? Then I need to return the 2 from the column. If I put this here, I'm able to tell Gansu is the row 4. Since this is 10 kg, it's going to be equal to 65. The way we tell it's 4 is by looking at Gansu in this range. So row 4, right? But how are we going to return this 2 for the column reference? We're going to find the 10 kg from this array. This is the column 1 and column 2. That's how these two come up. Match function going to help us to form this 4 and 2 to precisely locate information from this two-dimensional table. But in the match area, how are we going to match the lookup value from the where location? Literally, how we find Gansu from this Gansu. So first we need to think about this data is not cleaned. You can't use this whole string as a lookup value. So for the lookup value, we need to think about a way to first cut and trim this part. We can just retrieve the first 2 characters from this string. So left, we can use left, right? Left the whole thing, whatever you have. And then we say precision 2. Once this is done, you already get Gansu, Anhui, Heilong, and also Shanghai and Fujian from this string. In that way, we just need to find if this lookup value is in this string, right? We can actually surround that, let's just say modified value. We can use a wildcard. We're going to use double quote star and double quote again in conjunction with the lookup value we have, and then in conjunction with another star. So let's just read this one. How should we read? Star means everything. So everything connect with the lookup value and then connect with anything, which means we're searching a keyword Gansu from any position of the where clause location. So I'm looking for Gansu from any position of this whole string, either the front, the end, or the middle. I'm just looking for Gansu. So that's a treatment. Use the wildcard as a secret weapon, help us locate the key value, which is the keywords. Okay, now the methodology has been over here. Let's just remove one row from here. We can write the thing in the very outside. So we'll just say over here, index, we're going to return array going to be here, and every cell in this going to be this area. So I'm going to need to F4 to locate. Once it has been logged, then we use the match function to find the row number. We're going to look up this value, but not exactly this value. We're going to look up this value, but we're going to surround it by a left. Left, we know we're going to retrieve only 2 characters back to back. So that's the lookup value. Remember, we need to find a vague search, which means it's an approximate search. In the front, we need to find star and the double quotation and in conjunction. And in the end, we also need double quote. And in the middle, we put a star. So look at anything. Once we found that, we're looking for the keyword Gansu and in which array we're going to have this array. But every cell here is going to look have the same array for the row number. So we're going to F4 to lock that again. If you use a star, you need to use it exact match and then secret back. Once this part has done, we're in the position of filling the argument for the second one, which is row number. Finish that, comma. We're going to use the same trick, match, tap again, and then lookup value is going to be this value. But how I'm going to look at this one in this one, that's easy. Because this is 10, it's 10 AG, right? We can just click here, and then we're going to use this as a join. We know that keyword is kg, right? So now we have changed this from 10 to 10 kg by this concat. Once this has been done, we're going to match this value in what kind of lookup array is this array. Since every cell, we're going to have the same area. So F4 lock it again, and then comma. We're going to use exact match again and break it back. Okay, let's just click enter if it works. If it's not, we can fix that easily. Okay, looks like there's a format issue because I may miss one of the bracket. Let's just check that. Okay, if you highlight this one, you can see this bracket is from this one. So match, we have not a match. So I'm missing one bracket for the very outside function, which is the index. And then I click enter again. This time it's fine. Okay, if I drag this down, let's just validate that. We know Gansu 10K is 65, correct? And Anhui is here, and Anhui 10 is 75. Heilong, if I have a Heilong, yes, I have Heilong, and Heilong is 5 kg, so Heilong is 55, correct? Shanghai is 55 as well, yes. Fujian is 5, Fujian is 48, so everything's correct. Let's just make a change. Let's just say I have something called Haishi. What will happen? This will become NA. We want to handle the arrow as well. We can use a function. We can say if arrow will help you to trim down the arrow message. This is the first bracket. So if no arrow, it's going to return the value, which is 65, 75, and 55, and 48. And if it's going to be an arrow, we can just say nothing found, and then we break it back. Click OK. So that's how it looks. When there's a lookup value, everything has been validated, and we found a value. It's going to return the value 65. And if a Haishi is not in any of the bucket, I'm going to say find nothing. So that's the whole tips for you to use index match and also approximate search by using the wildcard to precisely find your information through a two-dimensional table. And I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one.